everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke if you're new here, and if you're not new here, you already know me. Today I want to do a little bit of July planning. So I did post a Camp NaNoWriMo video, kind of like a prep video talking about what I was going to be doing for my project and things like that. But I did want to outline kind of the rest of what I'm doing for July other than Camp Nano. And I wanted to talk about how I did with my June goals. It was not good. Just to preface that, it was honestly so bad. So first I'm just going to talk about my June goals a little bit. My first goal was to edit 5 chapters a week on my romance work in progress. I did not do that. I edited 6 chapters total. So that was a little bit disappointing. But because that romance work in progress is going to be my NaNoWriMo camp novel, then it's fine. I'll get it done in July. So my second goal was to finish plotting my fantasy novel, and that is brand new, and I did not finish plotting it. I was wanting to finish plotting it in the first week of June, and I didn't really work on it at all because I just got kind of busy and I was working on some other stuff, and it's fine. So I think I'm gonna kind of just put that on the back burner until NaNoWriMo in November, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. It depends on how much I get done with my romance novel. My third goal was to write 10,000 words a week, other than the first week of June, on my fantasy novel. I wrote 1 chapter, I think. I wrote like the prologue, and that was it. And that might have not even been in June. That might have been in May still. My fourth goal, my fourth goal is a little bit different. It was just my June TBR. So I wanted to read, I'm not 100% sure what was on my TBR. I know that there were a couple books. So there was Reinvention by Arlene Dickinson. I did not finish that. I didn't read it at all. On Writing by Stephen King. I also didn't finish that. I did finish 3 of the Throne of Glass novels. So I finished Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Assassin's Blade. And then what else did I finish? Oh, I did finish reading Twilight. So that was exciting. But yeah, there were about 3 or 4 novels on my TBR that I did not finish in June. But you know what? It's all fine. I don't even care. And my 5th and final goal, which I didn't fail, I actually completed it, was to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. And currently, while I'm filming this video, I have 106. So that was a win on my part, yay, because I failed every other goal. But yeah, so that was really exciting. I had about 50 some subscribers to start the month, and I gained about 50 more. So I have had my channel for almost 2 months now. On the 2nd of July, it'll be 2 months. So yeah, that's super exciting, and I just want to thank you all for watching and stuff like that, because I know I'm not the most skilled filmer or editor, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, so that kind of is what my June goals consisted of, and I didn't really think they were too crazy, but apparently they are, or they were, because I didn't complete any of them. So now on to what I'm planning for July. So I did have a Camp NaNoWriMo tag video. I'll link it in the description. You can go check that out. Some amazing author tubers created that, one of whom is author Angela Ann, and I will link the rest of the creators down below. She's the one that I watch most frequently, so that's the only name that I can remember right now. But that was such a fun tag, and if you're doing camp, by the time this video is up, camp will pretty much have already started, but anyways. So yeah, let's talk about my July goals. So Camp NaNoWriMo is a big July goal for me, obviously. My goal for camp is to finish editing and have a complete second draft of my romance work in progress, Worst Ways to Love. So that's a pretty big goal. I have 6 chapters edited right now, so that means I have to do about 20-ish more. So it is going to be a pretty big goal to finish, but I'm really hoping that I can do it. So, and my TBR for July, let's talk about that. So I have a couple exciting things going on with my TBR. So I'm sure that I showed you this in another video, but I did buy a copy of Sarah J. Maas's new book, Crescent City. It's actually not called Crescent City. It's called House of Earth and Blood, but you would never know that by looking at the cover. But this is the most beautiful, beautiful book. And just, I'm gonna take the jacket off so you can see. I'm not sure if I've done this in another video. I know I posted a picture of this on my Instagram, so that might be what I'm thinking of. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, I just love, I always say they're naked, like the books are naked when you take the book jacket off. I don't know why. Oh, I just realized I matched this book and I'm very excited. I don't ever wear this shirt, but it's so freaking hot right now. I can't. I usually wear sweaters, but it's like 32 outside and it's 8:30 in the morning. So yeah, beautiful spine, and the art inside, honestly, look at that. That is so beautiful. It's on the front and the back. So I'm just gonna read the synopsis of this. I'm gonna be really honest, I had no idea what this book was about. I still don't really. I just bought it because it was Sarah J. Maas and I'm so in love with her. I didn't even hesitate to buy it. Bryce Quinlan had the perfect life, working hard all day and partying all night until a demon murdered her closest friends, leaving her bereft, wounded, and alone. When the accused is behind bars, but the crimes start up again, Bryce finds herself at the heart of the investigation. She'll do whatever it takes to avenge their deaths. Hunt Athalar is a notorious fallen angel, now enslaved to the archangels he once attempted to overthrow. His brutal skills and incredible strength have been set to one purpose: to assassinate his boss's enemies, no questions asked. But with a demon wreaking havoc on the city, he's offered an irresistible deal. Help Bryce find the murderer and his freedom will be within reach. As Bryce and Hunt dig into Crescent City's underbelly, they discover a dark power that threatens everything and everyone that they hold dear, and they find in each other a blazing passion, one that could set them both free, if only they'd let it. So, I've heard that this is like a very steamy book, which, I mean, like, is anyone really surprised? It's Sarah J. Maas, and like, this is adult fantasy as well, when like ACOTAR was young adult, and like, that was, like, I can't believe that was young adult, honestly, like, but anyways, so I think people are not loving this, I've heard, because of that fact, but I'm like, if you read Sarah J. Maas, you know how she writes, so like, don't buy it if you don't want to read that, so whatever. Anyways, so I'm super excited about this. I'm doing a buddy read with Journey of a Book Lover. That's her title on Instagram. Her name is Charlotte, and I'm super excited. This will be my second ever buddy read, and I have a really cute bookmark in here. What do I have in here? I think this is, I started reading this and then we decided we were gonna do a buddy read, so anyways, I'll just put that in the front. So this is number 1 on my TBR. Surprise, surprise, number 2 is another Sarah J. Maas book, Heir of Fire. So Heir of Fire is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series, if you don't count Assassin's Blade, which it's a prequel book of novellas, so you don't count Assassin's Blade. This smells incredible. I just got it. It's brand new. This is almost 600 pages, so that's really exciting because the first 2 were pretty short. I can read you the synopsis of this as well. If you haven't read this series though, or if you're just starting, it might have like spoilers, I don't know. Celaena Sardothien has survived deadly contests and shattering heartbreak, but at an unspeakable cost. Now she must travel to a new land to confront her darkest truth, a truth about her heritage that could change her life and her future forever. Meanwhile, brutal and monstrous forces are gathering on the horizon, intent on enslaving her world. To defeat them, Celaena must find the strength not only to fight her inner demons, but to battle the evil that is about to be unleashed. The King's Assassin takes on an even greater destiny that burns brighter than ever before in this 3rd book in the New York Times best-selling Throne of Glass series. Yeah, so these 2 are definitely the ones that I want to get, that I want to get done, but I do also have New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. I want to finish these by August 4th, I guess. I can't remember when Midnight Sun comes out, but I want to finish them before Midnight Sun, which I know isn't really necessary because Midnight Sun is only about Twilight, so if I don't have time to read these, that's fine. I'm not that concerned. So that is pretty much what my goals consist of for July. So I am hoping to develop a little bit more of a writing routine. I was getting up at 4 a.m. to write and I kind of burned out a little bit. So I have been getting up early, but yeah, it's just not, really wasn't sustainable. I did do it for quite a while and I didn't think I'd be able to even do it that long. So yeah, and then I do have some books that are in my cart on chapters right now. So I have the Cruel Prince series, which I've heard so many great things about, and I've heard that if you like ACOTAR and Sarah J Maas, then the Cruel Prince series is probably a good fit for you. I am waiting on the fourth novel in the Throne of Glass series. That one is Queen of Shadows. I did order a signed hard copy of that, so it is taking forever to ship. It said it could take up to 3 weeks, and this Friday will signify 3 weeks, so hopefully it ships by then. It hasn't shipped so far. I also ordered a hardcover 20th anniversary edition house edition in Ravenclaw for the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone book, so I'm still waiting on that. I mentioned that in previous videos like so long ago. You guys are probably like, wow, you're still waiting for these, but so that's what I'm waiting on. I might order the Cruel Prince series in July. We'll see. I think July is going to be pretty busy though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love to know your goals, so comment down below. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.